Thanks for staying with us. Okay, for me, I feel like the discussion is going towards business partnership and not really friendship, you know. And some of us have a way of separating the two. So we can be business partners, but we're not necessarily friends. We can be colleagues, but we're not necessarily friends. So when it comes to business partnerships, I understand what you're saying, that you have to work with people who have it more, where you can learn one or two things from them. But when it comes to friendship, for instance, people you have grown with, and all of a sudden, you now became like the superstar amongst them, you became the richest among them. Is it okay now to feel they are not at par, we're not at par anymore, and begin to leave them behind because you do not want to be drawn back to poverty or whatever it is? That's my question.
So one thing is that the superstar amongst them is what I would expect an outsider would describe maybe one of the friends, but not the friend within the friendship describing themselves. The beauty of friendship is that we allow that when somebody is weak, another person is strong for us. Do you understand that when somebody needs help, we just need someone. If we're all weak at the same time, there will be no one to help us. If they're all strong, you know, then there's nothing we're really giving. It's okay. My fear is that sometimes we just look at money as the only thing that is important in life, or only thing that is important in friendship or relationships. There are just so many things. There was a time we talked about friendships, and people were telling us of how, yes, I may not be the one that has the money between my friend and I, but I'm the one that can be the most helpful. Yeah. I'm the one that is dependable. I'm the one that is reliable. They can call me at the drop of a hat. I'm off. You know, and if we were to use us here at this table, we'll tell you, if you find yourself in a fix, call Nima. If you're looking, if you find yourself in a rut and you're thinking, where do I need to go from here? Like, career-wise, you know, I just don't even know how to chase this thing. Call Tokwe. Somehow she will figure it out. Oh, why don't you do this? Why don't you sell this? If you're looking for a hype person who will hype you and encourage you and give you positive vibe, BC. Do you understand? So there's just always one person there for a while, not all the same. And because we're so different, we're helping each other in different ways. I hope that we find friendships where we're so different and so varied, but together, you know, we have one goal, which is we all want to grow, we all want to develop and want to help each other. And you know the bigger thing about this, instead of just relying only on the money that we're going to make for ourselves, let's also think about the impact we make in our community and people around us.
Let's take this away. So I've been in a group where twice I've brought someone into, and I've seen in different settings, the relationship hurry to one person that seemed to be powerful and one person that seemed to have more money. And I've watched. And I'm not bothered because I've learned that there are people that you would think, this person has more connection to help me achieve what I want to achieve. This is the person that is going to open the doors for me. What I've learned in life is it's only who God says will help you, will help you.
Yes.
Like, you can have the direct phone number of the president, and it is the security man that will open the door for you.
I'm telling you, sister.
So many people would say
thank you.
It's not about that big person.
Not everybody will remember you.
Exactly.
It's who God puts your matter in their minds. So Tokwe just finished the work now, you know, by this old thing. You can be in a circle. Surround yourself with them, and you'll be the sacrificial lamb. Do you understand? They would not need you until they need to use somebody. And you're there thinking, I'm in a circle of lions. I'm good, I'm that, and this.
But you're a lamb.
But you're a lamb. You're still a lamb.
A dove, no.
So like, the story we talked about before we came back on the talent thing. So your use is what everybody in that circle is looking at. But if you bring an extra beyond that use, and you're in a circle where people understand the values the last scholar talked about, friendships, relationships, sacrifices. Some people now in this, listen to Mrs. Adejumo, will think that all you need to do is have rich friends. And they too will come with a selfish mindset to come and tap into that circle. You think people are stupid. Some people are wealthy and they know exactly where they were from before. So they're looking at you and thinking, how did we become close friends? And you're expecting them.
There's also this perspective that rich people themselves don't even like, you know, keeping up with people who are poor because they are afraid they will drain them. They are afraid they will bring them down.
Person, no. If you are around parasites, parasitic mentality, they will drain you at any level. People who know you, that you are within a level of class, you have to now be establishing your boundaries and saying, no, me, I cannot drive big. So people will push you as rich friends to be like the Jones. So what they call that mentality? To be the like, Jones. You will live on loan. You will live on basic just to class up. So choose wisely.